Alhamdulillah sekarang Siti Khadijah telah membuka butik yang ketiga. Hari ini adalah sempena hari pembukaan, iaitu hari pelancaran grand opening Siti Khadijah dan juga pelancaran produk-produk baru Siti Khadijah. Saya mengucapkan terima kasih kepada semua, kepada yang sudi datang, kepada media, kepada mentor-mentor saya, kepada teman-teman dan semua warga kerja tim Siti Khadijah yang hebat. Terima kasih.
Siti Khadijah is currently the leading brand in women prayer outfit in Malaysia with their unique and innovative face design. Telekung Siti Khadijah is considered new in this market as it only 9 years of operation. Siti Khadijah Apparel began its business with selling women prayer outfits or Telekung under the brand name of Siti Khadijah. It all began with the problem faced by most users of the Telekung, who could not find a comfortable wear and were always wanted to do alteration to make it fit and suitable. The main target are Muslim women, as Telekung is their special uniform to perform prayers, and it is very related with the Malay culture. They are also produce various women apparels targeted for the comfort of pilgrims doing their Umrah and Hajj. In 2016, Siti Khadijah have generated 32.5 million ringgit of total sales. The product price range is from 150 to 295 ringgit. Starting in 2009, the brand name Siti Khadijah is now a well-known company in Malaysia, and it is expanding with more than 10 stores all over Malaysia, including one in Jakarta, Indonesia. Siti Khadijah Apparel have entered the international market, which is in Jakarta, Indonesia. So, if they are thinking of expanding its business overseas, such as Boston, USA, will they survive?
Boston is the capital city of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts in the United States. It is the most populous city in the New England region of the northeastern United States. In 2017, the estimated population is more than 600,000 people. Besides, Boston also one of the most older city in the United States. In terms of ideology, The United States is a federal republic in which the President, Congress, and federal courts share powers reserved to the national government according to its constitution. USA is a country that is governed by elected representatives and by an elected leader, a president, rather than by a king or queen. When thinking about to open business in a foreign country, one of the major factors that should be taken in consideration is a culture. Culture means the way of life, especially the general customs and beliefs of a particular group of people and distinguish them from other groups. It is crucial to study and understand the culture of a country. This is because the culture will influence how the customer will respond to the product. Therefore, it is important to understand the culture of the country if deciding to do business in a foreign country. Next, the major element of a culture is language. Over 500 languages are spoken by the US population. The most commonly used language is English, and American English is the national language of USA. There is no huge problem for the foreign business, as most of the population there can speak and understand English. The other element of culture is religion. In Boston, from the population, the largest denominations are the Roman Catholic, which is 44% of the population. The Muslim population is only 1.2% of the population. This could be very difficult for Telekung Siti Khadijah to survive in this country. In terms of economic system, United States practice mixed economic system, where the economic system features characteristics of both capitalism and socialism. This type of economic system protects private property and also allows for governments to interfere in economic activities in order to achieve the social aims. The United States practices the free market economy, and its GDP is greater than any other country that has a free market. If a foreign business wanted to do business in overseas, the other things that need to be concerned is the free trade agreement. The free trade agreement is an international agreement between two or more countries in order to reduce or remove trade barriers and bring closer economic integration. Unfortunately, there is no free trade agreement between United States and Malaysia. On January 2009, Malaysia had announced that negotiations on a free trade agreement have been suspended temporarily. This action was made to show the protest against American support of an Israeli invasion of Gaza. Other than that, there is an issue of the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement (TPPA), whereby the agreement are between 12 Pacific Rim nations. On 4 February 2016, the agreement was signed by 12 countries. However, on 23rd of January 2017, the new USA President Donald Trump signed a memorandum to withdraw the US from TPPA. It is unfortunate for Malaysia because if United States included in TPPA, it would provide Malaysia the lower tariff for Malaysian exports and among other benefits. Besides, The other major issue in United States is the Islamophobia phenomenon. With the rise of the so-called Islamic State of Iraq, or also known as ISIS, and the way the mainstream United States media reports on it, fear of Islam further increased, tending to demonize Muslims and portray them and their faith as dangerous and violent. The new President of United States, Donald Trump, openly campaigned for a total ban on all Muslims entering the US and has since issued executive orders aimed at limiting the movement of nationals of certain majority Muslim countries to the United States. When a foreign company entered an international market, they also have to look at the money currency. 1 ringgit Malaysia is equivalent to 0.26 US dollar. As a developed country, the currency is high compared to Malaysia currency. Because of that, currency differences problem may cause a difficulty for a Malaysian company to enter in the US market.
As a conclusion, Telekung Siti Khadijah Company can enter but cannot sustain in Boston because of some risks. The first risk is regarding the religion. In Boston, the population of Muslim is very small, so there will be small demand of Telekung Siti Khadijah in Boston. In addition, Muslim culture in Boston is not the same as Muslim culture in Malaysia, where Muslim people in Boston usually do not wear prayer attire. They just wear an appropriate cloth that's suitable to use to pray instead of using telekung to perform prayers. The next risk is Telekung Siti Khadijah Company is lacking in experience and exposure of going global, where, as for now, they only enter Indonesian market. Moreover, the currency of Boston is higher than Malaysian currency, so if they want to enter Boston market, they will need triple amount of the capital that they use to operate here to start their business in Boston.
Therefore, there are many risks that should be taken by Telekung Siti Khadijah Company if they are decided to expand their business in Boston, USA. All of the risks should be avoided as the company may face difficulties to survive in that country.
As a recommendation, we would like to recommend Telekung Siti Khadijah should enter a market where the majority of their population is Muslims. This is because their target market only Muslim people, so there will be a demand for their product. Next is, before they plan to go global, they should study thoroughly about the Muslim culture of the target country.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began.